Hi there. Welcome back. This is Breathe and Budget. My name is Taryn. We talk about all things finance related on this channel, like the zero-based budget method, cash envelopes, fun savings challenges, anything that impacts our finances for the good or the bad. So if any of that is of interest to you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, join our community here, and let's get into today's video. All right, you guys, so let's do a quick check-in. So this is my wallet. This is from Jen over at Strawberry Money. I have her lavender and her blue. I have some receipts. We did some eating out, so I need to track my spending. I'm actually a little bit behind on doing that, but some of these, like this one, these are just like the rewards. Where's the actual receipt? Yeah, I paid cash. So I knew that I'd be eating out, so I was prepared, and I had money in my dining out, which when I had Jen made this one, I had her make it as I'm not cooking. So I had cash, I was prepared, but I still want to track that spending. So I don't have anything in my personal spending or in dining out in my wallet. I do have some in the kids. So I'm going to add that back to my essentials binder. I'll reset my wallet. I may not do that on camera, but I basically only take with me what I know I might need that day, and I don't carry all of it. Okay, so let's hop into here. I have a new cover coming. I realize that with the industry my husband works in, white is not the best option, although I love it. It just keeps getting dirty from his hands. So I'm switching up the colors. So let's go ahead. Let me put this back into kids really quick. And then we'll do our check-in. I think we did really good for the first week. All right, my personal spending, I did take some with me, and I did actually use some, and don't ask me what I used it on. I have no idea. I cannot remember. It will come to me, but I cannot remember. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 71. Oh, it was like only $3. I couldn't tell you. So this money is going to go towards my savings challenges. I'm going to be one behind, but not really behind, on the savings challenges video, because I did the video of unstuffing all of my savings challenges to see what we saved from January to June, which I'll go ahead and link right now. If you haven't watched it, check it out. I basically am not going to do the savings challenge video for that week. I'm going to combine all the money and then do a video that'll probably post. You're seeing this Sunday, the 7th. I want this savings challenge video to be up by at least the 10th. So that's the goal. So I'm just going to put that to the side really quick. I didn't realize he was out, but he's out. So he'll be happy that I'm cash stuffing today. Date night still has 100, but again, I have not done my weekly check-in because I know I have to pull some of that. One thing we did decide to do, because we couldn't go anywhere for 4th of July, the 700 that we have saved for 4th of July, plus the 700 we have saved for our anniversary, and I will be adding another 100 in the month of July. May not be like cash. I'm going to probably just keep it in my account, because we are going to finally take a weekend away, just him and I, and we are going to combine what we had saved for the 4th of July as well as our anniversary to go somewhere, to get a hotel, and to really just enjoy ourselves. More details to come, but obviously not before, and I won't say when, just for safety reasons. So dining out, we started with 400. I have to pull some of this, I know that. I'm going to do my weekly check-in. Make sure you check so that you can see how I basically, square away these purchases. It gives me an awareness of how much we're spending each week in certain categories, and like this one specifically, dining out. We dine out a lot, but I'll be very honest. I haven't been feeling really good doing that. I've kind of lost track of the lifestyle that I had adopted, not with sugar. and not even with flour, but more just not being mindful as to how much I was eating. And to me, that's really important because I know for myself, and I know science backs it, what I eat, what I do to my body in my gut impacts my mental health. And so that's something we're going to be working on, trying not to eat out. And if we do, I need to make, smarter choices. So dining out, we have 100, 250, 270, 290, 310, 320, 330, 334. 334 left. So that's not too bad. I was going to pull money from 4th of July for some of the eating out that we did, but I decided I'm going to pull it from dining out because I want that money to go towards our vacation, just him and I. Nails, I want to say I don't think it's today. I'm recording this on Saturday. I need to check. I really think it's next Saturday. Okay, so we have 200, 30, 50, 250. So that's what we should have. All right, perfect. And then for kids, we put 100 for this month. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Oh, I must have had rollover. 111. I must have had rollover from the previous month, which if you are a faithful subscriber, you probably already know that, and I totally forgot. Toiletries, 100, 250. Okay, 300. Perfect. I don't think we need to pull from that. We had used some, we replenished it back to 300. If you're new here, basically I just picked a number and I said $300. So that's what we got our toiletries and our households to. And then when we make a purchase, I will replenish it back to 300. But that way the money is there, ready to go when we need it. So now we have, should have 300. So 100, 250, 270, 280, 295, 296, 97, 98, 99, 300. Perfect. And then surprisingly, we didn't touch miscellaneous last month. We had given it 50, and this month I gave it 10. So we should have 60, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Perfect. I figured I would just build this up if I don't wind up using it, and see what happens with it. I don't really have a number in mind in terms of how much I would want to save in there. I think it's just something that I would add to as I can and use as needed. So for my personal spending, I just did 5 10s and 5 5s as usual. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take that one, since my goal is to be able to have that go to savings challenges, although depending on when we go, just my husband and I don't know, maybe I'll take it with me. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so that'll be my 75 for the week. I'm not going to take any with me today. I was going to put some in my wallet, but I am not going to take anything with me today. I'm going to try to do like a no, other than needing to grab lunch, I'm going to try to do a no spend day for myself. So then for him, he's just going to get the 520s. Okay. Yep. So that's his personal spending money for the week. He does get $100 a week to do as he wishes with. And then I think that's it, because we cash stuffed this in full the first check. High priority. So this week, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on vehicle stuff. So I do have my high priority tabbed. These tabs are available in my shop. You just tell me what category, what color, black or white, what vinyl color, and then the order. Make sure you tell me, because I think I have this in the description, but I usually have to reach out and find out what order do you want it in. Because to me that mattered. I wanted vehicle first, then home, then miscellaneous. I wouldn't have wanted miscellaneous in the front, right? So like, just tell me how you want it. So we're going to focus on vehicle. Next week we'll focus on home. But I like to have it separated because it basically, the way that my brain works, I need to, I guess, break it up. So our cars, what will we need to maintain and operate our cars? So obviously vehicle registration, that's one thing. So we're going to go ahead and give this $100. We have, well, now we have 4 vehicles to worry about for registration. My husband's, mine, his Can-Am, and now Sky's car. Although she's saving money to pay for her own, I still want to have it just in case. You never know what's going to happen. So vehicle registration, that's something you have to consider. Vehicle maintenance. I have two, what someone might say both are maintenance. I don't know, I see it differently. I have my maintenance and I have my emergency. I have $5,000 sitting in a high yield savings account for vehicle emergency. I see that as larger issues. Vehicle maintenance, I see this as oil changes, even new tires, windshield wipers, things like that. So vehicle maintenance is going to go ahead and get $200. And we have some money sitting in a high yield savings account. That's what these represent. These are basically placeholders to let you know how much cash you have in that particular category. This represents the actual dollar amount that you have. I know I just repeated myself, but it's I don't know how else to explain it, but it's like a visual, tangible, to see the progress. But again, I'm logical in the sense that I know that my money needs to be in a bank account. It needs to be secure. It needs to be earning interest. I get that. So that's why you'll often see placeholders in my envelopes. So we have 1,000, 100, so 1,100, 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, 1,500, and then we had like miscellaneous $44. So 1,544, if I did that correctly. And our goal here is at least 2,000. So we're almost there, but again, I'll say this, it's time for my husband probably to get tires, and he needs to work on making that happen. So another thing that I felt was necessary to have in my vehicle category is my roadside assistance. So this is only about 147. It was 144 one year, then it went to 147. It may be 150 by the next time it's due. So I overestimate. I save a little bit more than I need. That way, no matter what the increase is, I'm prepared. But roadside assistance, that's important to have. And what was great is when we added insurance for our 16-year-old, she was automatically added to our roadside at no extra charge, which I thought was really cool. And so far, I'm a huge fan of AAA insurance. We haven't actually had to file a claim, but the fact that she is insured no matter what car she drives, that's different. Other companies were telling me she can only drive her car. She couldn't drive my car, my husband's car, she wouldn't be covered. AAA said she is covered no matter what car she drives. Even if she's driving her friend's car that happens to not be insured, that car is insured so long as she is driving, which I think is really awesome. So I think there's like perks to being like a AAA member. So for roadside, we're going to go ahead and add 15. And now we have 45. And this is due every May, so we had just paid it. So the fact that we already have this much for May of 2025, that feels good. It feels prepared. It feels less stressful. That is why I do this. Just, some people are like, I don't understand. Why do you do this? Why not just pay the bill when it comes out? Because I don't know where I'll be. I don't know what our financial situation will be come May 2025. I'm just preparing. Like how people would plan for an emergency, like an earthquake kit, I'm planning a financial emergency preparedness kit, if you shall call it that. So Allstate insurance, this is specifically for the Riker, the Can-Am Riker. So we're going to go ahead and do 50, 70. Yes, I did a 50 and a 20. Okay, so this is not due until, I think June of next year. So we just paid this policy. I need to clean that. I don't know what I got on that. And I keep saying that in every video and I don't do it. So this is going to go towards next year. So the 2025 to 2026 year. So we have 200, 300, 20, 40, 360. Oh, I probably should have. Yeah, let's do it like that. I normally keep the real money separate from the placeholders, but I'm not going to for the counting purposes. So 200, 350, 370, 390, that would be 410, 430, 440, 452, 452. I don't know, today's hard. I can't math today. Normally I'm better at counting the 50s, but not today. Okay, car insurance. This is going to be for the kids' car insurance. So I'm actually not going to be cash stuffing 200 like I normally do, because 160 is going to go towards helping Sky pay for her insurance. She is paying half. I am paying half while she's working. Once her summer job is over, if she could still afford, because she has 2 jobs, if she can afford it, great. If not, obviously I will pay it. But right now I'm making her pay half. I think that's really important to build that understanding that when you get money, it isn't all just fun and games, that you do have like responsibilities, just to build those like positive money habits and like spending habits. But I do need to put some cash in here because we'll be needing another car insurance policy here when our other daughter is ready, when she chooses like to take the test and be ready. We'll probably have to get her some insurance as well. So I'm going to just go ahead and start off with 40. She is older, so her insurance, even though she'll be a new driver, won't be nearly as astronomical as Sky's was. So I'm not too worried about like aggressively cash stuffing this. So for now, that's going to go ahead and get 40. Car detailing. I think this is important. I know some people would see this as like an extra. I actually do not. I feel like our vehicles, even though the minute you drive it off the lot, it like totally loses value, you still need to take care of your investments, because if you do ever need to turn around and sell it, you want it to be in the best condition possible to get top dollar amount, right? So taking care of the paint, especially in our area, like the weather, the dirt, the sand, like messes with the paint, it's really important to take care of that. So car detailing is going to go ahead and get 10. So now we have 260, and I think I'll call the guy because I think it's time. We're now in summer. I don't foresee any rain. So now I'm going to call, and so you'll see this probably empty because I'm going to get a detail. Toothless, this is my husband's car, basically for him to do any little odds and ends that he wants to do to it. This is probably more like cosmetic if he chooses. He has 160 in there. I'm just going to keep adding to it until he decides, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Maybe he'll use it for the Riker, for all I know. All right, so I think that's it. Wait, miscellaneous. Let me hop to miscellaneous because I know that I wanted to fund groceries. Okay, so groceries is going to get 75. So I just did a 20. I did 5 10s. And the reason I did these denominations is because we do go to the farmer's market, and I usually take this money with us. All right, as you can see, because we had more than just 100, but that's all that was left. So we have 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 175, 175. I want to get this back up to 300, but almost every week, but mostly every other week, we go to the farmer's market, and then I wind up spending from it. So it is what it is. Okay, low priority. I literally am only doing 1 in here. So we have this separated for memories, kids, us, my husband and I, and annual. So annual, I have like streaming, annual memberships. So I'm going to go ahead and add $10 to streaming this week. So now we have 35. I usually take advantage of the Black Friday deals for streaming, so I might need to start stuffing this a little bit more because I would want to pay it in full. But also, I'm still paying an extra $10 a month, which I really need to start factoring into my budget, put it on my budget calendar for HBO Max, but my husband's been watching it. Like, I don't want to cancel it, even though it's not the promo price anymore. He's been enjoying watching some shows on there, so I don't want to cancel it just yet. So I need to look, but HBO Max, it's like $100 a year. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but it does when you have other goals in mind. I'm back into high priority because I realized that I missed 3 envelopes in here. I know that I was saying we were focusing on just on vehicle, but I should have known better because every paycheck we fund our trash and our water, and I was also going to be putting $50 to Edison. So I don't know why, like that, I don't know. Okay, Edison is going to get 50. So now we have 100, 200, 300, 450, yeah, did I say 400? Yeah, 470, 485, 485. So basically we have solar, but you still have to pay your electric company at the end of the year to like house any things that they have to store for you. I don't know. I don't really understand it. I just know that right now I'm a little nervous to find out what we're going to owe them. I should probably sign in and check. Trash, we're adding 20, 100, 50, 170, 190, 310, 320, and 330. Is that right? Why did I say 300? That's not right, guys. So this is 230, not 330. I need to do my weekly check-in because I know I need to pull that and get that back into my account because I'm pretty sure my bill came out, which it just took probably from my checking account cushion because I keep $1,000 in there to handle those things. Any overages on bills or any unexpected expenses that might happen, I can use my cushion and then I just replenish it as needed. So water now has 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 240, 252. Perfect. All right. So that was, yeah, me completely forgetting I had those categories. So if you watched my video of me counting how much we saved in my savings challenges, I noticed as I was going through it that I had some star notes. So I had made this for a customer and she got hers, but this one was an oopsie. I know it's like hard to tell what I consider an oopsie, but there's like a couple bubbles that I wasn't happy with. So I'm gonna keep this one for myself. And I pulled these bills, they're all star notes, and I'm gonna start saving my star notes. So, right, this didn't go to my high yield savings account. You're right. I'm going to start collecting the star notes. Like I see a lot of people doing that. I assume that sometimes they can have value. I don't know. I need to educate myself a little bit more on it because maybe it's just better to let them go, but we shall see. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out. Make sure you subscribe. Stay tuned for the savings challenge video. I do those with my youngest daughter. She's 10. Basically, we play games, scratch offs, rolled some dice to save money. Basically want to make saving fun, and it is for her, and she gets so excited. She says we're saving good money, and she was so thrilled to see how much we had saved from January to June. So I know that like when she comes across money, the first thought is I need to cash stuff into my savings and not touch it. And then she puts a little bit into her Target or her like boba envelope, obviously because she's 10. But the fact that she is encouraged to save money means that we're helping her build those, you know, positive and healthy financial habits now at this age. So please show us some love on those videos. Those don't tend to get as many views. But just hop on, say hi, tell River she's doing a great job. I know she'd really appreciate it, and I really do read every comment to her. So thank you so much. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.